Spain, just imagine what would happen if Russia could beat Croatia this evening. Well, as for the Croatians, they were dazzling against Argentina, but below par against Denmark.
They're the same, exact same, and my hair's up in my arms here. They really believe now. I think the first couple of games, it was just hope rather than expectation. And I'm looking at the difference in the attitude to the fans just now. It's incredible.
Well, there's Russia's coach, Stanislav Cheryshev, the moustache now mimicked by millions across the country, and Zlatko Dalic, who this week called up Miroslav Blažević to pick the brains of the manager who led Croatia with such eccentricity to a World Cup semi-final 20 years ago. Well, this may not be the first football match you've watched today, but it promises to be the noisiest and the feistiest. A chance to scout England's semi-final opponents, but also an invitation to experience the pride and belief now coursing through an invigorated nation. So can the host... It's good play by Rebic.
Brilliant strength, really great strength there.
Golovin, just beyond Cheryshev, Zuba.
Again, it looked as though it was on target. Good play from Golovin on the right here.
Zuba. Cheryshev. A crescendo of noise as Russia pour forward.
It was a good move early on, wasn't it? Cheryshev takes a good touch, goes to strike at his right.
Lovren getting on the end of it. And then Domagoj Vida also forward together with Rebic, contesting the second ball.
I think that was a chance, you know. Great header back.
Mario Fernandes and Samedov.
Just both of them stretching.
Rakitic.
I just wonder if he was leaving that gap deliberately, John. Kind of enticing Rakitic to have a go at it, because...
Vrsaljko and Mandzukic. Chance, a clear opportunity.
It's a chance. Again, incredible upper body strength from Rabic to release.
Well, it's Cheryshev to take. Vrsaljko. It was a guided header by Perisic.
They certainly get 2 or 3 in the box. Good ball for play and attacking play. The Russians have been a little bit slack with the...
Been joyously surprised. Cheryshev. He'll try one. He'll score.
Oh my goodness.
The story is not over. Wow. Well, there is an air of disbelief at what has just happened here, because it's not meant to happen. But it's not the first thing involving Russia to fall into that category during this tournament.
I've got to say to you, there's a little pass here from Zuba, which is unbelievable. This one here, that one there, the weight of pass is superb, but the finish is nothing short of genius. But look at the weight of pass again here from Zuba. There, take it, there.
On the right, and the Croatian president on the left, either side of Gianni Infantino. And here's Mario Mandzukic. And that's 1-1. Andrej Kramaric. Cheryshev left frustrated, Croatia delighted and relieved.
My initial reaction, John, is it's really poor defending from Ignišević. I think he's got to come across to Mandzukic. He doesn't, he holds his ground. And it allows Kramaric to run in behind him. He will see it. Mandzukic takes it here, runs down. I really think Ignišević has got to come across. He doesn't come across at all. Kudryashov loses his footing.
Second handshake of the evening. News to see that slept in an army cot.
No.
Put in by Kudryashov. And that takes us through to the midway point of what is unfolding into a fascinating encounter. A glorious goal by Denis Cheryshev. No changes by either side. Game beautifully poised. And for both these teams, a substantial prize tantalisingly within reach. Brazilian referee Sandro Ricci gets his to start, certainly not fit to complete it. And the overhead comfortably fielded. Kramaric has found himself in a few useful positions in this game. Obviously he's scored one. Modric. Strinic. Goalkeeper came looking for that and may pay the price. Finest of margins, Ivan Perisic denied by the inside of an upright.
Just can't believe that doesn't go in. Offside decision. He does well, takes a great touch there. Oh, can't believe he doesn't go in. It's a brave move from the coach, because the easy thing to do would have been taking Zuba off. He hasn't.
That's Zuba. Mario Fernandez and Yerakin.
What a chance. And it's no surprise as Fernandez getting forward on the right-hand side. The problem...
This fine result, City, is twinned with one of your... This presumably makes Smolov the main striker. Kramaric. Down for Modric. And Vasalko's shot, goal-bound but deflected by Yerakin.
My initial reaction was a free kick on Mandzukic. I thought he gave him a little bit of a nudge here.
Modric. And Vida arriving. He had spotted a bit of pushing and shoving that he wasn't happy with anyway.
It's all about the delivery here.
Goalkeeper decidedly uncertain and uncomfortable. And of course, as Infantino, the main... There's the whistle. And these two sides, well, one of them is taking the long route to the semi-finals. 30 minutes more to come. We'll be back shortly with live coverage from Sochi of extra time.
The ball, they do still have an opportunity.
Ali McCoy and John Champion with extra time in Sochi.
As we pick up the baton again. Subasic to continue. There was animated debate and discussion. He's got Smolov for company. Fyodor Smolov, was he eased off the ball? No, says the referee.
I think the referee's got it right, but I think he was a split second too late with the delivery of the pass.
Shoot of the evening. Modric. And the header finds the corner. Domagoj Vida. To call him an unlikely goal scorer would be being fairly kind. But in a game which has reached the stage where both sides are struggling to find the next gear, that could be the one that lines Croatia up against England in a semi-final.
How many times have we said that this tournament, in particular, set plays? Just a delivery into the box from a corner. Modric takes it.
Maybe that Chorluka got the final touch on that. But it's Vida that's leading the celebrations.
Yeah, I think so. But you know, the interesting point I would make again, John, how many teams have we seen they don't defend the posts and corners? It's a good header, and it just creeps in. Somebody's on that. Well, front post it would be, they clear it, no problem at all. Nobody's in the front post, nobody's in any of the posts.
Jagoyev. Subasic, the goalkeeper, lost it momentarily. The whistle is now gone. Face down in anguish. And where before there was lethargy from Russia, now there is urgency. Levine. Jagoyev, who pulled his hamstring again.
In front after Vida's header from that corner.
In the last 15 minutes.
Ali and John.
Smolov's done well. Subasic out only as far as Kroasia. For a goalkeeper who's been struggling, that's a decent stop.
It's a heck of a strike as well. Kroasia just meets it, not the easiest one to take.
Tic. And Zukic. Jagoyev. They're asking for handball. And it's been given. And Kivaric. Jagoyev. And Mario Fernandez! Russia are still alive! And it's the boy from Brazil who's rescued them!
Don't you just love this game? You just got to love it. It's unbelievable. We did say the best chance was a set play, but you know what they do, John? Zagoyev, brilliant with the free kick. He actually takes the free kick, I think it's maybe about half a yard short of where the white spot is, to give himself a little bit more room. There you are, you see it, the delivery in, and Fernandez.
Zobnin.
I tell you, a minute and a half to go, and in just extra time, that is some save.
Croatia have walked onto the end of another one. Second time tonight. Just when they seem to have done enough to scrape their way through to a semi-final and a meeting with England in the Luzhniki.
Look at the emotion in the stadium, you can actually feel it. I've got to
get out to decide who will play them, and they will decide the...
New players stepping up.
Subasic's hamstrings got better all of a sudden.
That working hard in the buttock area seems to have done the trick, doesn't it?
Both of goalkeepers are...
Smolov is going to be first. As he was in the shootout against Spain. And on that occasion, he scored. Smolov against Subasic. And it is first blood, Croatia. A very strange penalty.
Well, he's tried to dink it down the middle and the goalkeeper moves, hasn't he? That's exactly what he's done. He's relying on the goalkeeper moving.
Saved 3 the other night, and he saved the first tonight. Marcelo Brozovic is next, of Inter Milan. And Brozovic unerringly into an area of the net that Akinfeev was going to find it hard to protect. Jagoyev for Russia. And they are at least in business in this shootout.
I just felt he had to score there. Good confident penalty. Goalkeeper goes the wrong way. Casually.
They prevailed against Denmark. Russia came through against Spain from the penalty spot. How could he possibly blank out the whistles? Kovacic, great save. Akinfeev had to go a long, long way.
Good stop. Really is. I just wonder, John, is Zagoyev getting the crowd going?
Now it's the man that set up this shootout. Brazilian born, a one-time Brazilian international. Now by residency, very much a Russian. It's Mario Fernandez. And he has dragged it awkwardly and agonisingly.
Oh dear. He just went for power, didn't he? Completely miscues it.
Of steel. The other evening having missed one in regular play. He managed to step up and score from the shootout. Luka Modric, Croatia's prime player. And Akinfeev got a big hand to it inside of one post into the directly opposite corner of the net.
That's unbelievable. You've got no idea how close this is. I didn't think it was going in. I really didn't. It's a great save. And I thought it was going to hit the other post and come out.
The pensioner, Sergei Ignashevich, 39 in a week's time. A man called out of retirement to help his country. And Ignashevich brooked no argument with that. In more than a decade of representing his country. It looked like he'd won it. Vida versus Akinfeev. And again, extremely confident.
No, this has to go.
Yeah, we're at the point of no return now. Kataev. They are stretching this as far as they can, the hosts.
That was nerveless. It really was. He's looking at the goalkeeper all the way.
For Croatia. And to propel them to a World Cup semi-final. Rakitic, the supplier to the stars at Barcelona, now in his own searching spotlight. It's Ivan Rakitic, and it's England against Croatia for a place in the World Cup final. Dalic engulfed, the players too, by one another. Croatia back in a World Cup semi for the first time since the days of Blažević and the gendarme's helmet of 1998. And Russia must reluctantly depart their own party, at which they've stayed far longer than any of us could reasonably have expected. Ali McCoist, your thoughts?
Well, just a privilege, absolute privilege to be here. I'm sure the boys will definitely agree. They should.